Hey guys, Angry Beast here, bringing you some free-for-all gameplay on the map. What is this, Quarry? Run around with the Vector submachine gun here, and just be warned, if you don't want your head to be hurting because all the math is going to be cited in this, then I suggest you click away now. But up here you see the time to kill for the submachine guns without stopping power and rapid fire, and the Vector comes in about middle of the pack at 180 milliseconds. That's actually the second fastest time to kill of all the submachine guns, and that's one of the reasons why this weapon is so effective. A lot of people claim it's ineffective because it has such low damage, but to be honest, it's actually faster than most submachine guns. The only submachine gun that can kill faster than it without stopping power is the UMP-45. Now, with stopping power, this gun is actually now truly middle of the pack. The UMP now kills a little bit faster than it at 90 milliseconds, and the MP5K still beats it out, and that will never change. But still, at 120 milliseconds to kill with stopping power, this thing is an absolute monster. That is not that fast. That is not that slow at all. I mean, you'll kill faster than a lot of the lag in these games, which is pretty powerful considering you have the least recoil of all the submachine guns. And next, in a couple seconds here, we're going to move on with rapid fire and stopping power. And this is where this gun truly shines. It kills in a whopping 96 milliseconds, whereas the UMP can kill in 80, and the MP5K can kill in 60 milliseconds. That is crazy fast, but with stopping power and rapid fire, this gun kills faster than most assault rifles in the game, up close, and even at a distance because you have such low recoil. But I'm not going to misconstrue this and say that this weapon is all-around beast mode, you're going to go crazy with it. But I will say that if you give this weapon a chance, it can be really good. Let's talk about some in-real-life stats about the TDI Vector. Now, the Vector was created as a TDI Vector back in 2006. It was currently known as the Chris Vector. It was originally known as the TDI Vector. And one thing that's very interesting about the Vector is that it fires the same round as the UMP-45, the 45 ACP cartridge. However, in-game, it is assumed that it fires the 9x19mm Parabellum round because of the such low damage. That version of the TDI Vector is still in development. But one thing that's really cool about the Vector is that it's a selective fire submachine gun, which is something you don't find too often. Usually you'll just have the single fire automatic submachine guns, but this actually has a three version selective fire. It has a single shot mode, a 2-round burst mode, which is interesting. Not many weapons have a 2-round burst mode in real life, and it has a fully automatic mode. So this makes this weapon, because of its special recoil, the Chris Super V recoil control design, it makes it very effective in even longer ranges where submachine guns generally don't fare too well, which is one of the reasons why this has been adopted by several military forces around the world. Mainly the United States is where it's being used right now. It's currently in development, though. There's still some problems with the Super V design, and sometimes the recoil can get out of hand. And there have been some designs actually chambered for the huge 50 BMG round. That's how effective this recoil management system is. The 50 BMG round is what is fired out of the common light machine guns today, like the M240 Saw fires the 50 BMG round, and that is absolutely crazy. This submachine gun can fire such a large bullet with such low recoil because of the recoil management. But let's jump into this gameplay right here. Obviously, I'm running around with the Vector, and I'm using the perks Lightweight, Marathon, and Steady Aim. You know, Lightweight and Marathon were always two of my favorite perks in the game. They increase your effectiveness with the submachine gun, and when you're using a gun like the Vector, which doesn't need stopping power from those charts there, yes, it can shave off time to kill, but I find that it's not necessary. You're basically giving up all your advantage over all the other submachine guns if you do use stopping power. Then this gun is very effective up close. And if you combine that with Lightweight Pro, which of course I don't have this prestige yet, you can pull out your gun so fast on your opponents that it's absolutely crazy. Now, I'm not going to misconstrue this again and say this is the best submachine gun. I mean, in certain situations, the MP5K or the UMP is better. But in my opinion, this is the best all-around submachine gun. I've said that from day one when I picked up this gun, and said this gun is amazing. Because it has lower recoil than even the TAR-21 or a Scar H. It's probably easily the most manageable submachine gun in the game. And you combine that with extremely high rate of fire, even though it does burn through ammunition. If you can learn to control that rate of fire, then you'll be in business with this gun. Now, this ends up being something like a 30-12 free-for-all against a whole bunch of snipers. And it's hard to use this weapon against snipers, it really is, because you got so many people trying to shoot you at longer ranges, where this gun doesn't exactly shine, but it's the best of the submachine guns in my opinion. Not for damage, but for controllability. And you know, one of the funniest things in a free-for-all match is when you run out of ammo and you have to pick up weapons everywhere. And I didn't know this, but this light machine gun is really, really effective with lightweight. I never thought about using lightweight on a light machine gun, but it feels almost like a submachine gun when you're running around with lightweight in the light machine gun. I was laughing the whole time I was doing this, because it's so ridiculous running around with a huge light machine gun and moving this fast. But, yeah, these are the moments that are really fun in a free-for-all, when you're running low on ammo on the weapon you spawned with, and you just have to pick up everything anyone drops for you. But overall, if I were to use this weapon in a perfect class where I have everything unlocked, I would use the rapid fire and probably cold-blooded or lightweight, because those are the two tier 2 perks I would use. And for tier 1, it's a toss-up between scavenger, because you got such a high rate of fire, and marathon. Sleight of hand isn't necessary. It has a really, really fast reload. I think it's somewhere around 2 seconds to reload, which is extremely fast. You don't need that sleight of hand. And as far as equipment goes, it's probably C4 and stun grenades, but I just prestige before Modern Warfare 3, so I'm still ranking up all my stuff again, which really sucks, but it's what you do when you prestige. Recently I've been going back to World at War and trying to prestige in that, and that's a fun experience. That game is extremely hacked as of right now, and if you try to go in there, you're lucky to get in a lobby that's not hacked with God mode or even Ice Rank mod. That's actually a fun way to play for a couple times, but after you play in it for 3 or 4 matches, it gets boring because you're skating around the map and it's really hard to control your weapons. But expect some World at War gameplay soon, because that's what I've been playing recently, and I've been having a lot of fun. And Vector is extremely powerful in situations like that, where you know there's a guy behind you. You can turn around, you can unleash bullets so fast that they don't even have a chance to react. That's why I love this weapon. And its history is pretty cool. I mean, it doesn't have that much history, considering that it's only been started development in 2006. But the fact that there's a 2-round burst in real life really sets this gun apart from other submachine guns of today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to leave you guys with the rest of this gameplay here. I absolutely destroy this person right here. We go around in circles a couple times, but hope you enjoyed. I'm Angry Beast, and I'm signing out as I get this guy right here, and I pick up the final kill in a couple seconds.